One. We are Steve Garcia. We fight for the flame. What is up, chat? Today we are going to be talking about UFC Freedom 250 and the truth behind these diabolical choices going on with the UFC. Yeah, let's get straight to it. Sorry guys, ignore the mess behind me. I just got off of work. Just a lot of clothes that need to be folding. Apologies if the mic is a bit too loud, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Because last video was pretty quiet. I couldn't really hear myself. If anything, I could change it in post while I'm editing it. So, yeah. Let's actually, before we get into the topic of today's video, I want to address a couple of things. So with this card, UFC Freedom 250 coming on Sunday, there has been a lot of issues going into this card. A lot that could have been easily preventable by the man himself, Dana White, but we all know where his loyalties lie, especially with the card going on in the freaking White House, you know? I think we all know what is going on here. I don't know what's up with this page, too. Like, there's so many things going on. Like, look at this. We have the Ilya Gaethje main card headliner. And then we have, what is this? This is the website. This is the official UFC website. I'm not tripping. This is what it looks like. We're going to have Cyril Gane versus Alex Pereira fighting twice. What is this, UFC? Like, bro, fix your fucking shit, dog. I have no idea why it's bugged. It's literally bugged. I'm going to try to look it up again, okay? It's just bugged. Anyways, that's not what I wanted to talk about. What I really wanted to talk about was just all the difficulties that happened while creating the card. So going into the card, going into this fight, it wasn't announced till a couple months ago. But yeah, for a card like this, they promised a lot of things. They promised 9 title fights. Obviously, we didn't know. We all knew that was just straight horse malarkey, you know? We all knew that wasn't going to happen. So instead, we got a couple. It's a good card, don't get me wrong. But the only issue is that this card wasn't actually supposed to happen the way it is. So there's just been a lot of drama, and I'm going to try to break it down as best as I can. I don't really have a script with me, but basically this main card, the title, the headliner, Ilya Topuria versus Justin Gaethje, this was not supposed to happen at all. This was originally supposed to be Ilya Topuria versus Islam Makhachev, but going into the fight, a lot of stuff that has come out recently, and it is purely speculative at this point, like this Redditor says, but basically Dana White was playing both camps. They both wanted to fight on this card when it was presented to them, but then Dana White basically told Ilya's camp, Ali Azib, his manager Ali Abdelaziz, I forget his name, but he told Ali that Ilya was asking for too much money, okay, and basically went around the other way and told Ilya's camp that Islam didn't accept the fight for too much money or something along those lines. Then it comes out that Islam is injured and the fight can no longer happen. That is just not true. That was completely false. From what I understand, Islam is fighting in 2 months from now to defend his championship in August. It's freaking July or June, July, August. Yes, 2 months at UFC 330. Okay, I'm not making this up. If there was a problem with his hand, how is he cleared 2 months after the fact? That's a whole like year layoff, bro. A broken hand, and you're going to fight 2 months after this scheduled bout. It's just complete malarkey, and everyone knows it. Dana White obviously can't headline a Spanish speaker, a guy who speaks Spanish, and a freaking Russian in front of the White House. That's just not gonna happen. That fight was never gonna happen. Oh, but this happened and this happened. We all know why. Why would there be a Spanish speaking champion fighting a Russian champion? May I remind you where this fight is happening at? In front of the freaking White House, guys. I mean, come on. Really? The most historical monument in the United States, bro. You know? Why would this happen? Why would there be a Spanish speaker versus a Russian to headline the event? Well, obviously, our kingpin, Dana White, doesn't want to say that crap. And I have another bone to pick with this whole card. Look at this crap. Hold on. So you guys could properly hear this. This is real. That's real, bro. This is real. The circus is down, yes. And to all the freaking Americans that are for this administration and against this whole White House card, this is where we draw the line. This is where we draw the line. You're telling me this is where we draw the line. Hold up. Where is it? Oh my goodness, I need to find it. This happened, dude. This happened. They're walking out in the Lincoln Memorial, okay? There goes Kirk's best friend right there. Okay. Yeah, alright, yeah, whatever. You know. Good card. I'll get to the card later. That's what the whole video is about. I just need to rant about this, okay? This is exactly what Lincoln would have wanted on his memorial, lol. Okay. There's just a lot of mixed emotions here. People saying this is too far. I mean, can't really see it here. I saw it more on the Instagrams. I mean, yeah, the best I could find is this from this freaking video. Oh god, that's too loud. I mean, this is like, yeah. What are we doing? What are we doing? I get it. It's ceremonial, all this crap, you know. Hell yeah button, you know. But to the people saying this, whose bright idea was it to have this on a Sunday? Is it just bringing up all this crap? You see this comment, I could get behind this one. Yeah, no, yeah, Matt, you got the right idea. But some people like this. Watch Idiocracy if you haven't. The UFC, bro. Come on, bro. Like, the same people saying this crap, the same people saying this stuff, they're the same people that voted for this. They're the same people that voted for this. So why are you complaining? Why are you complaining? You knew exactly what kind of circus show you were going to get yourself into, bro. And yet you're surprised that this is actually happening. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I think you should stand on business and watch. Just I mean, I guess, dude. You know, it's just... This is where we draw the line. People are acting as if they are desecrating on the Lincoln Memorial just for holding a press conference or like a walk face to face, you know. And I think that's just stupid, bro. That's where we draw the line. We're not going to draw the line when Americans are being killed in the streets. US citizens are being killed by ICE. Like, that's where we draw the line. The UFC holding a face to face in front of the Lincoln Memorial. That's where we draw the line. That's too far. But everything else we're okay with. Dude, like, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Shut your fucking mouth. No problem, Charlie. Shut the fuck up, you cunt.
That's all I have to say. Anyways, rant's over. We can go on with our lives and enjoy the card because I'm still going to watch the card. It could have been anywhere else. But, hey, man. You know, I'm not fighting, but I believe these fighters, I have nothing against any of them. Okay, this is their job. They want to fight in one of the biggest events. Yeah, it is a big event, whether you like it or not. And the only problem is, like, yeah, the people in the crowd are probably in some files. You're fighting in front of a bunch of you know. But anyways, that's just a topic for another day. But yeah, this is what we have in the card. We're starting off with Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia, Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dawkins, two Americans going at it, and then we got Mauricio Rufy versus Michael Chandler. Conor McGregor!
Conor McGregor! Get your candy ass back to the octagon! We got some unfinished business, boys! God bless!
Conor McGregor! And then we got Josh Hokett versus Derek Lewis. Oh, man. And then Sean O'Malley versus Sahib. And then we got Cyril Gane versus Mega Poton. And then to finish it off, Ilya Taporia versus Justin Gaethje. And we could talk about Justin Gaethje further through the video. I want to get through the fights, okay? So, to start off the fight, which happens on a Sunday, we're going to have Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. Everyone's wondering, why is Steve Garcia even in this? Jesus. Why is Steve Garcia even in this card? Well, for those who don't know, I'll just flash a picture on screen. That's why he's on the card. His last fight was November 2025 versus Onama. Round 1 KO. He's on a pretty good win streak. But let's see. What's his win streak? 7-5 win streak. RIP Hooper. 7-5 win streak. And yeah. It's a good fight to put together, you know. Brazil, Diego Lopez. His last fight was against Volkanovski. He's coming off a loss. You know. Yeah. Look, man. Diego Lopez, I really do like him. He's a good fighter. But that rematch should not have happened against Volk, in my opinion. And yeah, bro. Like, this is gonna be a good fight. Straight hands. Both these guys gonna straight throw it on the line. This being said, dude, Diego Lopez, interestingly enough, he weighed in as a backup fighter at 155. People are saying, oh, it's for the main event. How does he keep getting these opportunities? It's not. I believe it's not for the main event. Or the main event, no. He weighed in as a backup fighter at 155 for the Mauricio Rufy and Michael Chandler fight. if anything, one of these guys is going to be the backup fighters for the main event. If, God forbid, anything happened to both these guys leading up to it. Just to set that aside. Then we got Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dawkins. Oh, I didn't even make my predictions. This is going to be a good fight. So, I'm going to have to go with Diego Lopez to end Steve Garcia's win streak. 6-fight win streak. 6-7. Then we got middleweight bout. Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dawkins. Kyle Dawkins, he's coming off a win against Merscott. And then Pereira. Those are those middleweight merchants, you know. So, and then Bo Nickel's coming off a crazy knockout victory against Vieira. And yeah, he literally, with this performance, I remember he just put that RDR stuff to rest, especially how RDR ended. It doesn't what's it called, age well, his loss against Renier de Ryder. That being said, this Vieira head KO in the third round really shut everybody up. Shut me up too, bro. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with I don't know who I have in this fight. Both good. Bo Nickel, a more traditional wrestler. Kyle Dawkins, a more mixed martial arts wrestler, if you know what I mean. And can I get another thing off my mind, dude? Just while I'm looking at it, these fucking shorts stink balls. These gloves look like dick. This is disgusting, man. I don't even know what the fudge I'm looking at, man. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Bo Nickel on this one. You know, just it really match up really well, but I don't know. I think Bo Nickel wins by a split decision. And with Diego Lopez fight, I think I got Diego Lopez winning by a TKO or ref stoppage in the second round. And then we got Mauricio Rufy versus Michael Chandler. Man, these guys. What can I say, bro? Mauricio's Rufy last win coming off Fiziev. And he absolutely dominated. Absolutely dominated Fiziev. Made that St. Dennis fight look like a freaking fluke, bro. He fought extremely well. And I was surprised, man. Michael Chandler's last fight against Paddy Pimblett in April 2025. He's on a 3-fight losing streak, and he somehow makes it into the White House. Still ranked number 13 in the division. Mauricio Rufy ranked number 9 in the division. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with Rufy on this one. Yeah, I don't know. Michael Chandler fighting the White House card. It really does shock me, bro. It really does shock me. I think I'll have this going. I think I'll have Mauricio Rufy winning this by by submission, bro. Michael Chandler just isn't that great on the ground, and his chin is very testing. That being said, if Michael Chandler were to win this fight, the only logical move for his career would be to move up to 170 and face Conor McGregor if he really wants that fight. But you really got to get through this guy who's moving low-key like Conor back in his heyday, man. And then we got Josh Hokett versus Big Beast. The Beast. I'm not saying that, dude. The Beast, Derek Lewis. Beast. Last fight coming off a loss against Cortez Acosta Waldo, deadbeat. And yeah, that wasn't really a great look on Lewis. Originally not set to fight on this card, actually. So surprisingly, even though he's boys with the president, dude, insert phone call here. But yeah, he weighed in at the max heavyweight limit, once 265, and then Josh Hokett weighed in at 231. Dude, this guy don't get me wrong, his last fight was a freaking banger. 10 out of 10 heavyweight, like classic, absolutely classic. Put on a clinic on Curtis Blades. But can we just get to what is this guy doing? Like I don't get what this guy does anymore. Just watch.
So what? Maybe I was drinking last night. Fuck who won it? I have a giant black man that wants to knock me out. Is the most knockouts in UFC history.
Please be a judge.
231, the official weight for Josh Hogan. And ladies and gentlemen, if you would please stick around, we are going to have Diego Lopez weighing in once again.
And the fact that people compare this shit to Chael Sonnen. Chael freaking Sonnen.
Listen, Vandalay, I will do a home invasion on you. I will cut the power to your house, and the next thing you hear will be me climbing up your stairs in a pair of night vision goggles I bought in the back of Soldier of Fortune magazine. I'll pick the lock to the master room door, take a picture of you in bed with the Noguera brothers working on your jiu-jitsu. I'll take said photograph, post it at www.dorksfrombrazil.com. Password, not required. Username, not required. That, Vandalay, is how you threaten somebody, dummy.
They compare this fucking... Oh. Dude, you're literally giving him what he wants. Dude, you're literally falling for the bait. You're literally falling for the easiest bait in the world. Why? Well, dude, look at you. You're a freaking loser, man. Dude, you find this shit funny? Like, actually, who finds this shit funny?
So what? Maybe I'll.
It's not. This is just. Oh my gosh, bro. I don't even have words for this stuff, bro. Honestly, bro. If you find this entertaining, if you find this funny, if you find this hilarious, you were actually sped. You were in special ed classes. You are fucking Sorry about that, guys. I apologize. That dude, like, what is this? I don't even know, bro. Yeah, man. I got Josh Hogan fucking getting knocked out by Derek Lewis in the first round. Let's just say first to shoot is a little bitch. But if Josh Hogan does shoot, Derek Lewis is gonna fucking put him on his ass and beat him up, bro. Like, honestly. Please, Derek Lewis, if you can hear me. Derek Lewis.
Donald Trump, if you can hear us, please, Donald Trump, please save me. Please save me, Donald Trump, please. I'm asking you. Please save me.
Next, we got Sean O'Malley versus Zahib. Zahib's coming off a crazy win streak, right? I believe so. Against guys like Vieira and Aldo. Crazy. Dude. He's coming off a crazy, like, 9-fight win streak or some shit. Yeah, bro. Crazy. And yeah, he's fighting Sean O'Malley, who's coming off of a Song Yadong win, which ages really well considering what Song Yadong just did to Figueiredo. Yeah, that win aged really well, and just put these two to like shame. These two losses to Merab. Well, not to shame. I mean, there's still a taint on his career, his legacy, you know. But yeah, that Song Yudong fight ages well. And honestly, bro, if Sean O'Malley, this is low key a fight made for him to lose. In the sense that Zahib is a freaking. It's just his takedown defense is really good. Sean O'Malley, he's just a decision merchant, kind of like Marab. He kind of reminds me of. But yeah, I mean, as long as Sean keeps his output up, I think he can win this fight. Zahib's key to success is probably try to take Sean O'Malley to the ground. Why not? Well, let's see if he's been working on that, you know. But I'm gonna have to go with Sugar Sean on this one, you know. Hopefully he walks out to Superstar. If he doesn't, he's gonna lose. If he doesn't walk out to Superstar, it's an L. If Sean O'Malley doesn't walk out to Superstar, it's a freaking L. Okay. And then we got, well, we're gonna have to switch it here, because I don't know what the UFC fix your fucking shit, bro. So stupid. We got Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane. Cyril Gane coming off a no contest to Tom Aspinall. Before that, a split decision robbery against Alexander Volkov. And then we got Alex Pereira moving up. First fight in heavyweight. Last fight was against Magomed Ankalaev, 1-round KO. And it really made Magomed Ankalaev look like dog water. I still don't know how Ankalaev won this fight, if I'm completely honest. I rewatched it so many times, and I could have Alex win. I have Alex winning. He's coming off dominating the light heavyweight division after winning the championship in middleweight. Middleweight, yeah. And bro, he's just saving another freaking division. I mean, like, what can you even say? You know, what can you even say? Geez, it's so freaking annoying that we even have to do this. But yeah, 2-belt Pereira going for the third, even though it's an interim belt. Still, bro, it was a cold picture. I just hate the gloves and the shorts. It makes them look ridiculous. I don't like that. And then we got Cyril Gane, #1 contender, coming off that no contest, dude. Like, this fight, terrible way to end that card. That was pretty good. It wasn't even that good of a card. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with Alex Pereira to become a 3rd-time champion, interim, even though it's interim. He weighed in more than Cyril Gane. He came into the scale at 245, 255, or 254, and Cyril Gane came in at his lowest, I believe, 232, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if I can find, if I have that one. I mean, yeah, just look at the body, dude. Like, that is nuts. That is nuts. How did this guy make middleweight? Cyril Gane looking lean, looking mean. Biceps, triceps, trapezoids, and rhombuses. Like, dude, these guys are big. They look fit. You know, Alex Pereira, for the amount of stuff people talk about him, on him, I mean, these guys, it might be the shoes that are throwing me off, but Alex Pereira is slightly taller than Cyril Gane, bro. He's not much bigger like this guy says. They look almost identical next to each other, you know? I mean, wow. Stone Cold Killer right here. Cyril Gane. Kind of looked a little dejected in this moment, but I'm no body language expert. Hey, Hey, I just read what I see, you know. And I think, in my humble opinion, I think Cyril Gane's just ready to go in there. I think he's just tired of the whole commotion. He just wants to fight. Hopefully, he does it normal. Hopefully, he doesn't try to eye poke Alex Pereira, bro. But yeah, man. Just look how he's moving, bro. I mean, dude, he's still like ripped. That back. Look at his back. You could see the muscle still. You could see the striations even on his lower back. Yeah, he's carrying a lot of weight. You know, we don't know what if his gas tank is good for 5 rounds. You know? We don't know. We actually don't know. But I believe Aang can save the world. Now, I believe Alex could save the heavyweight division because we all know it's in much, much need of saving. Oh my. I don't put all the blame on Aspinall. I want him to recover from his eye injury. But dude, it's about to be a whole year. It's about to be a whole year. If you can't fight, you know, I hate to say it, but what comes around goes around. And if you can't fight anymore, you need to leave. But obviously, Dana White won't allow this guy to leave. He's under contract. He's going to stay. Even though Eddie Hall is in his corner for some reason. Which I don't understand. Why the hell is not Eddie Hall. Eddie Hearn. Apologies. Why the hell is Eddie Hearn in this guy's corner in the first place? I don't know. But I believe Alex Pereira can save the heavyweight division. And I have Alex Pereira winning by... I mean, it has to be knockout. It has to be knockout. I can't see it going 5 rounds, honestly, especially in a new weight class. I think Alex Pereira wins by 2nd round KO. No, it's not going 2nd round. 4th round KO against Cyril Gane. It's going to be a leg kick, body shot, and then an overhand left hand that kills Cyril Gane. Decapitates him. And then we got the main event. Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje. Ah, brother. Where do I start? Justin. Coming off a performance of a lifetime against Paddy Pimblett to win the interim belt, lightweight belt. You know, 27, 5 losses, 0 draws, 9 round first round finishes, 20 wins by KO. This is UFC heritage. This is heritage. This is UFC heritage. And I'm not sure if you guys know, but win or loss, Justin Gaethje is retiring after this fight. He's not going to fight no more. He's been saying how he wants to step away from the sport. I mean, if this opportunity didn't come itself, basically handed to the corner, thank you, Trump, I guess, he probably would have just been retired after beating Paddy Pimblett, honestly. I don't know what he would have done. But yeah, to fight out a White House card, this is going to be his last fight in the UFC, win or loss. So it's going to be sad to see him go. And I know there's a lot of stuff being said about Justin Gaethje and all this hoopla, you know. There's been a lot of stuff with Justin Gaethje and another fighter, Sean Strickland, new champion of the middleweight division. 2nd-time champion of the middleweight division. Good job, Sean. But they just been going back and forth And it seems like Justin has been just losing control on social media. And I don't know if that's going to play a role into this fight. I would assume not, though. I would assume not. I would assume Gaethje and his team have a plan against Ilya. And they're both pretty much in each other's heads at this point. And they both have game plans, but once you get into that ring, game plan might go out the window when you both fucking hate each other. And I think that's what Justin is low-key banking on. But I think Ilya knows this. I think Ilya can spot this from a mile away, and he could still absolutely hate Justin. But he's still humble, down to his core. He knows what to do. He knows how to keep his composure in a fight. And he knows how to knock out legends, bro, of the sport. Like Bryce Mitchell. No. He knows how to win fights, and in brutal fashion his past 3. KO'd Volkanovski in the second round back in February 2024. Knocked the fuck out of Max Holloway back in 2024, October. And his last fight is against my king. His last fight is against the one, the only. Hello guys, it's me, Charles Oliveira. I got knocked the fuck out. No, man. I'm sorry, Charles. I'm sorry, Charles. Why did they do this to you, bro? I can't believe you did that. I love you, bro. Yeah. Oh, man. That was brutal to see, bro. I was so dejected after that moment. I was damn near in tears. Anyways. 17-0. El Matador. And, you know, Ilya Topuria said in a press conference, I'm not going to bring it up. I think I'm done bringing up stuff. I just want to get this video out and ready for you guys. He basically broke down how he's going to win the fight, how Justin's going to come into the fight. He broke all that stuff down. And I think that's what triggered Justin to go into this whole internet psychosis and basically just talk shit, you know? I mean, the only reason he's like doing all this stuff is, yeah, to sell fights or sell the fight, you know, buy the tickets, buy the pay-per-views, buy the Paramount Plus subscriptions. But it's also to like basically say, yeah, this is my last fight. I could do whatever the hell I want. I'm the interim champion of middleweight. Who's this little matador, 5'7"? I'm Og. I got the reach. I got the leg reach. I got the height. I got the more knockouts. I got more power. That's probably what he believes. And he's going to say, hey, man, I could say what I want. It doesn't matter what this fucking Ilya guy says. And, yeah, I think his just plan is to just go in there and beat Justin. That chin is a little compromised after all those 27 fights and those wars he's been in, Ilya. Little maintained, but I do want to say, I do want to say this one thing. Yeah, Ilya Topuria gave Justin a little push, and that indicated to me that, yeah, bro, maybe Justin is really, like, just pissed this guy off to another level. Gosh, where is it? Yeah, just trash talk. Look at it. Oh man, yeah, bro. He really doesn't care, bro. It's his last fight. I'm out of here after this. I'm gonna say what I want to this little nerd, this little loser. But yeah, you know, in my mind, I know Ilya is gonna decapitate Justin Gaethje in the, yeah, probably like in the second or third round. Probably even the fourth, actually. Justin's chin is a little shaky in the fourth round, especially his last fight. But in my heart, I don't care. You guys could switch up on him, bro. You guys could switch up on Justin, bro. Look, man, I don't agree with everything he was saying, especially about Ilya's father, the big Yahoo. And, he really didn't say anything crazy, that fact, either. Or, like, how he supports Trump. But in my heart, bro, I need Justin to win this. It's his last fight. Just take the O from Ilya. Get the belt you finally deserved. Shut up! Get the belt you finally deserved. And just ride off into the sunset. That being said, he's probably going to get flatlined by Ilya Taporia. But yeah, I got Justin Gaethje winning that one by, let's just say first round TKO. Yeah. And yeah, that's stuff. UFC Freedom 250 card. Thank you guys for staying for my rants, my ramblings. Yeah. Hopefully I get this out on time. If not, I'm still going to get it before the fights. So yeah, that being said, peace.